Sirach, chapter 42 and verse 13. For from garments cometh a moth, and from women wickedness. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And I ain't do a video like this in a little minute concerning the women of Babylon the Great, especially the so-called black woman. And before I do these videos, I like to always point out that not all of our women are like this, but the majority, a vast majority, a very huge majority of our women are evil and they're complete demons. And those are the ones we tell brothers to stay away from, man. You're around them every day, and your goings and your comings, while you're at work, you may be in the supermarket. You're around them all the time, man. And they may seem to be fair. They may seem to be, good women because they tell you good morning or what have you. But these women are low-key demons. And you ought to stay away from them, especially in these last days, because as the time is winding down to the end of the Lord, Yahushua returning, people are going to get even more wicked. People are going to get even more demonic. And that includes these women, man. So let me get another script and we're going to play this. Because dealing with these women in this society is a trap. You playing Russian roulette with your life when you give these women, certain women, attention. They'll put you through hell, man, and even put you, and in most cases, some cases, put you in a body bag, right? This is Sirach, chapter 25. Sirach 25 and verse, let's just do 13. And it reads, give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, meaning the mind, to have you bugged out, thinking things that are not there, or putting out a scenario in your head that'll make you go crazy, right? You don't want that type of plague. It says, give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman. Don't get caught up with one of these damn wicked ass women, right? Because, man, you're gonna hear, this story on what this Eve tried to do, and what she did do. And this is why we say there are many of you Jakes, you simp Jakes in the ground or in jail for life over women, right? So let's play this, man. Yahbashim Yahushua willing, the elect be edified. Shalom.
Authorities have now charged a second person in an apparent domestic dispute where the killer shot down another man execution style. According to arrest documents, the second person charged was the victim's former lover who ordered his killing. David Hamilton reports.
This picture of victim Anthony Wesley Jr. shows his love of family.
He was a great guy. Like I said, everyone loved him. It was nothing. It's not too much bad to say because you know how you say, you pray for a certain type of man and you finally get it. That's what it was.
East Baton Rouge sheriff investigators arrested Riddick Franklin for shooting Wesley in the back on March 29th at the Jefferson Lakes apartments. Then documents say Franklin stood over Wesley and fired several more times. For Harris, she says she'll never forget witnessing that scene.
Well, it happened in front of my, our apartment. So, I was stopped. I'm traumatized. I still see the image. everything.
Investigators now allege that the shooter, Franklin, was romantically involved with Hope Jackson, the mother of victim Wesley's children, who they've now charged with second-degree murder as well. Court records show Wesley and Jackson were in the middle of a custody dispute. As part of that dispute, court was scheduled for next month. According to the affidavit, now charging Jackson with second-degree murder, Jackson told Franklin multiple times she wanted Wesley killed because of a dispute involving child support. The affidavit alleges Jackson told Franklin, quote, "I want him OV." Authorities say OV is street slang for eliminating or killing someone.
It's shocking because, these are your kids' father. And why would you want to put your kids through that?
Harris mourns not only Wesley's death, but that this dispute escalated to such violence.
And Anthony could have talked it over and maybe, came to a conclusion or whatever it was that they had going on with the kids. Like, it didn't have to come to this. He didn't have to lose his life.
In addition to second-degree murder, the accused gunman, Franklin, faces charges of illegal use of a firearm, possession of a firearm, and obstruction of justice. Hope Jackson was booked in jail facing second-degree murder charges.
Salakia. So you've seen it. Let me get this damn ad out the way. Salakia. So let's put this damn demon on the screen. Let me get it. Let me get a bigger picture of her. Right here. So here you got this demon right here who, got some simp ass nigga to put her child's father to death over a court dispute about child support. Right? You asked me this demon right here, she was just upset that the brother probably moved on, and she was stuck with the kids, but she was even dealing with a dude, man. So here you have, this nigga right here, this demon right here, that acted this out for this for this other demon, man. So now his life is ruined. He's in jail for life, and then you got her kid's father that's put in the spirit world. And you got her locked up. So who's gonna take care of the kids now, dummy? Right? This is what we mean, man. This is why you gotta be very careful who you plant your seed in, who you deal with in these last days, man. Right? Because you have these bitter women out here who can't stand to see a man, happy, move on. Not deal with him anymore, man. Right? Well, let's deal with this nigga right here for a second. This is First Ezra chapter. We're gonna show you what type of dude this is. First Ezra chapter 4, verse 26. It says, "Yes, many there be that have ran out of their wits for women," meaning out of their mind, man, or do anything for these women. Right? Even sacrifice their freedom, right? It says, and become servants for theirs. So yeah, do whatever they want. Do whatever the woman wants, man. Their wish is your command. That's these types of niggas right here that you see on the screen. It says, many have perished and have erred and sinned for women. And he's done. Right? Because of his love for his woman. I'll do anything for my woman. And look at you, man. You going to jail for life, man. Over this demon right here. All over this demon. That's why we can't stress it enough and tell you brothers to leave these women alone, man. Leave them alone. Nothing good is going to come out of, dealing with these women, man. This is why you got brothers, they don't even want to, lay with these women, have kids, get married. A lot of men are checking out. Jake is just completely checking out from dealing with these women, man. And you can see why. You can see why, man. Oh, Salakia. So from here, let's go to Sirach chapter 25. I was in there earlier. Sirach 25. Matter of fact. Salakia. This is Sirach chapter 25 and verse 19. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Right? All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, because these women, their wickedness level is very high up, man. They will think things in their heads to do to you. You heard stories of how these women do these men, man. Right? It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. What's the portion of a sinner? Death. So this woman right here, she's going to be put to death, man. She ain't going to make it. Right? Along with that nigga who she, got to do her dirty work. Right? Over child support. Brother probably, I don't know the story. I don't know if he was paying it or not. But with these women, man, you can't believe them. Right? They're liars. Right? By nature, man. They're liars. Right? So let's get this last one. We're going to shut it down. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Oh, wait, Shalakia. I had another one. Shalakia, 1 second. This is Sirach chapter 26 and verse 13. 23, Salakia. Sirach 26 and 23, it says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. So this nigga was wicked. So this was his reward right here. Right? This nigga was wicked. So she was his reward, man. This is what he was going to get. He wasn't going to get anybody else. This is what the Lord appointed to that man. This wicked ass demon right here, man. It says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feared the Lord. And this nigga don't fear the Lord, man. He fears woman. This is why he'll do whatever for his woman. Whatever she say, he'll do. And now look at him, man. His life is done. He look like one of them niggas who just drink all day or ain't got nothing going on. His whole life is his woman. Yeah, man. So look what it's done to you, man. Your life is done. Let's get this last one. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 26. It says, and I find more bitter than death the woman. So the Lord said he finds more bitter than death, man. The woman. So the woman is worse than death. Right? It's more bitter than death. It said whose hearts is snares and nets, whose minds is snares and nets, man. Yeah. They look at how to overthrow you. Right? Evil thoughts be in their head of how to break you down, how to get on your nerves, how to ruin your life. This is a wicked woman, man. It says, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, power shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her, man. And this nigga was taken. His life, his freedom is done. It was taken by ways of this woman right here. Right? So here you got this Jake. He lost his life, because, let's see. They got one where he's kind of out. Yeah, right here. This Jake right here, he got taken out, by these two demons. They set up a council to get him taken out, because he wouldn't pay child support. Right? Well, child support is a goddamn unrighteous decree. But we're living in an unrighteous society, so this is normal. But the Lord got something heavy for these two, right? For these two demons, right? Especially this one, man. This is why we tell you, brothers, I'm going to say it again, and it's going to be the last time I say it. Stay away from these women, man. The so-called black woman has lost her goddamn mind. She's your enemy, man. A lot of these women, not all of our sisters are like that, but a vast majority of our women, especially the so-called black women, they are your enemies, right? So let them alone. So I'm going to leave it there. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua willing, the elect was other Father, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. To the next lesson. Shalom.